Hey, um, rough night. Therapy it was good, um, but kind of very taxing. Talked about the, abuse that I endured at Children's Castle when I was a little girl, and, I had another flashback. I haven't had one in a long time. But, the little girl that I was is right back up to the surface. It's so fucking difficult living with PTSD from abuse. It's not just soldiers that get it. And, I was like 3 and 4 years old when this happened to me, and yeah. And, I'm going to be doing the empty chair technique next week, which is where she's gonna sit me down with my back with with an empty chair, and I'm going to tell the main woman how I feel, because she was the worst. She's one of the most evil people I've ever met in my life. Her name is Ethel. She's 86. If she's still alive, I hope that bitch is dead. I hate her. But I'm gonna have to, do this next session. And then I sit in the chair as her and answer my questions. And this is where the therapy gets real. And this is one of the most difficult things that I ever have to talk about. But I do have a lot of trauma. Oh, Jesus. Initially I started therapy to kind of get through the shit with my ex-husband and to deal with my anxiety and my depression, well, bipolar disorder, but, and to deal with the trauma from being abused when I was a kid by the first daycare I went to. My parents were great. They didn't do anything shitty like that. But I'm having a hard time formulating thoughts and words now. And I have so much to do. First of all, dealing with the trauma from the abuse from my first daycare. And dealing with things with my ex-husband, the trauma with that, and that whole situation with that damn woman. And I have to deal with the shit that my most recent disaster or whatever was, because that traumatized me too, and it brought me back to other things because of the bullshit. Yeah, and I'm really stressed. Thing with I call the hospital in Corbin and get tested for autism, get a formal diagnosis, because I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of my problem is. And fairly certain that I discovered what my condition is called that keeps me from cleaning very well and keeping up with things, besides the depressive cycles that I go through. It's called executive function disorder or something like that. Basically what that is it's when you want to do something that you literally can't. You get overwhelmed by looking at it. Like, let's say you have a mess that you need to clean up on the floor. You're like, I need to pick that up. I need to pick up that mess. I need to pick up that mess. And you want to, but your body's like, I can't. And then you have, like, it feels like there's two brains in here yelling. One saying you can't. The other one saying, God damn it, just pick it up. What's so hard about picking up the fucking thing? And then your brain's in here. It's horrible. And, but yeah, in short, I am not doing well tonight. Try to get a hold of a couple of my friends tomorrow. Maybe talk to them, see what to do. I don't know. But then again, it's nobody's battle but my own. And it's something that I have to ultimately fight myself. They can rip me on I'm in the ring with all this stuff. I have to do this. And no amount of support or help is going to do it for me. But it'll bolster me. But I'm in for a hell of a time. But I can do it. I'm very capable. It's going to be hard, but I can do it. It's better than hurting forever. I have to learn how to deal with this shit. I have to get a diagnosis so that I know what's going on and I can learn how to deal with that. Because I have so many indicators of autism that it's not even funny. If I'm not autistic, I'm going to be surprised as shit. Got a lot of stuff in here. A lot of mental problems. But I'm getting them fixed. And it'll get better. I hope. Because right now, it's just hard. It's extremely hard. But it's what I gotta do to survive this life. Yeah. That's life right now. Therapy right now. Everything else in life is just pretty stressful too. Because I got denied disability again. Christmas Eve. Not Christmas Eve, it's the day before Christmas Eve. And then I went down there. They confirmed that it was denied. So I had to go to the place where they're going to speak on my behalf to Hal Rogers. I turned in my privacy form, and I don't know what's going to happen from here out. They're probably just going to send my shit to Frankfurt and then schedule a court date or something, go in front of a judge, which I'm fucking terrified of. But hopefully this will get me what I need, because I've been denied like 3 or 4 times and I simply cannot work. I can't. I have a lot of bullshit that's keeping me from it. I am disabled. I was supposed to have 2 evaluations, a physical evaluation and a mental one, which I think the physical one was a crock, really, because all they did was ask questions. They didn't do any kind of like evaluating, any testing or any kind of thing. They just talked to me for 5 minutes. And the psych evaluation, they didn't even do it before they denied my claim. Really? That's really fucking shitty. Like, why would they do that? That's so stupid. So, yeah, Hal Rogers is definitely going to hear about this. Which, I have mixed feelings about that whole thing. But I have to rely on him. I have to. Sometimes in life you gotta do things that aren't the most ideal. if you want to survive, because sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and do things that are shitty, that you think are shitty feeling, you know? You won't survive if you don't do things like that. And if you hear noise, I'm just fidgeting with shit because today was a trying day. So now I've got stims, more so than usual. I'm so full of anxiety right now. Yeah, so fuck. Things have been very stressful indeed. On top of that, I'm like, the metformin makes me sick sometimes, but it's getting better, and it's either be nauseated or be dead, or die from renal failure or something, or go blind, or whatever horrible thing that diabetes can do to you if you're not medicated. So yeah, in a hell of a boat, let's just say that. But I reckon it'll be alright. It has to be. Anyways, I'll keep you all updated on things. Bye.